What's up everybody, I'm Brian from I1 Tesla. I'm heading out to go do something and I figured while I'm out, what if I did a video while I was driving? What if I killed two birds with one stone? I probably shouldn't kill animals with a car. Oh geez, you shouldn't talk about killing if YouTube might demonetize this.
I'll be feeling it, you know, think about it.
What if I took the roof rack off finally? Looks weird. Looks like me, I guess. It looks like my car is balding. Looks strange to me. But today we're gonna do what if video. I got some questions here. Some of these are questions that people had in the other videos, not questions related to, not new questions, but questions about what I did, so we're gonna try those out. And if you wanna see that, all these what if videos are in a playlist right up somewhere up there. Just click that and you can watch all of them. There is a ton of them from before with the Model 3, some of the Model X. I think I may have done like 12, no, I probably did like 18 of these before I started redoing these now. So check them out. So we find ourselves at the scene of the first what if. This is a continuation of the last one where it was raining and I couldn't set out a box and maybe run into it. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna get into Autopilot. There's lines on the road here. This is kind of a back road, kind of where I used to live, and we're gonna be able to put it into Autopilot and see if it stops for this box. We're gonna back up so we get a good running start. All right. Go into drive and should see the lines. We're in Autopilot. We're gonna drop that down to 30. Here we go. Is it stopping? Well, that did not stop. That did not stop at 30, but I wonder if we're going slower, if it would stop. Now that has a box inside of a box. So it was a little bit, and there's paper inside there. So it's a little thicker, but kind of curious to see what would happen if we're going slower. I'm gonna do 5 miles an hour. It sees something, but then it sees right through it. Poor Box Boy. If that was Box Boy, he'd be done again. Same spot too. We did this test before on the same spot. So what if there's boxes in the street? Well, I guess it would stop if there's a human inside the box, but we're not gonna try that one. Any takers though? Any takers around town? You want to try it? So the kids don't hide in boxes because a Tesla will run you over. Hey, I got a question for you. Are you liking these videos? If you are, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and share this video. Subscribe to my channel, of course, because there's a lot of great videos like this coming. And if you want to, you don't have to, it's free, but you can hit the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I put out a video. All right, the second what if. What if you can go into drive while moving? This was a what if I did. I put it into neutral and I was coasting and I couldn't put it into drive. I had to come to a complete stop. I didn't screenshot it. Someone said that you're able to put it into drive. So, and I'm gonna put it in neutral. Or maybe. It's in neutral and we can. For some reason it didn't let me do that before. Maybe it was a certain speed. Let's try that again. So let's go in here. There we go. All right, so I had my foot off the accelerator pedal. So let's do that again. Let's go in neutral. Keep my foot on the accelerator, and it still did it. I wonder, that's weird. I wonder why it didn't let me do that last time. You saw that. I was clicking and clicking. It would not let me go into drive. Interesting that it does it this time. Maybe because I'm going slower with it, but strange. What if it worked? What if it didn't work last time with me? Or what if it's a new update change? Ooh. This next what if is something that I thought of. What if Tesla flipped this screen? You know how a lot of people are complaining that this is really wide here, but when you're driving, you don't need to see this. You need to see that, but that's farther over and smaller. What if they flipped these two and so you can see the surroundings? You know, I think that would make sense to me. Still have the display, still have the speedometer. Maybe, actually, you could still have the speedometer right there. It's just weird that they did this way. I know they're just trying to show you what the car sees so that you have faith in autopilot or full self-driving. This new design doesn't seem to be resonating with a lot of people. Also, what if Tesla said they're not finished with this? They couldn't get everything out in time. What if they were going to make this smaller or have presets so you can drag this over or make this wider? I would like to shrink this down even farther, have a bigger map. I think that would be great for me because I use autopilot. I don't have full self-driving. I don't need to see the cars around me. That's what we have mirrors for. But I would like to shrink this down quite a bit because there's a lot of dead space around here. Oh, and also, what if I struck a nerve by the way I said solitaire? I said solitary a couple times in the video. I grew up here in solitary and solitaire. Solitaire sounds weird to me, but solitary sounds more normal because you're playing it by yourself in solitary confinement. But what if I struck a nerve by all these people just blasting? But the question was, what if you're driving and, you know, Tesla can read if there's a passenger seat? Why do they allow that? So we're going to see if we can do it while we're driving, go into solitary. We're going to go into the game and see if we can activate that while we're driving and no one's there. All right, so we're driving and we're going to act like there's a passenger. It shows that the passenger airbag is off, so it knows no one's sitting there. Even though my camera is there, it's not heavy enough for it to activate. So as we're driving, we're going to hit the entertainment, go to arcade and solitaire. We're going to play the game. And it asks you, are you a passenger? And yes, we can play that while we're doing 16 miles an hour. Very interesting. Can you do full screen? Oh no. So once you're driving, if the driver needs to see anything, this is good. It can minimize it. So say you're driving somewhere and you're in navigation. Begin the trip. You have solitaire playing. It's now going to give you the directions over here so the passenger, not yourself, but the passenger can still play the game while you get all the directions. Really nice. I like how this is. You can't change this, but it just gives you your next stops. If you minimize that, it goes back to here, which is really nice. I really like this feature. So what if you enjoyed that? Well, you need to hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And stay tuned because there's a lot more of this. If you have a question, feel free to leave it down below in the comments and I will add it to the next one. Plus add some of my own, have some fun with this. So as always, stay awesome, stay positive, and I'll catch you on the next one.